What's up, my precious peeps? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a blessed week. I'm back for another story time for y'all. You know, I'm trying to keep it consistent. I'm really trying. This stuff is hard. When they say you can't just make a video and just go, oh, you know, that's real. So today I want to tell y'all about the time that I had to ride to another city to get in that ass. Yeah, because she had been trying me for a while. I hope y'all been enjoying the content that I'm putting out so far, and if so, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you know, share, tell somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody else, you know, all of that. So come on in. Let's jump right in. I really don't even know where to begin. Bars. But nah, for real. So I guess I'm gonna have to give y'all a little backstory, right? And we might as well go ahead and name the people in the story. It's only two people involved, which is my daughter's father, and we're gonna call him Mike. I don't know why, that's just all I could think of right now. It's gonna be further stories about him probably, so we might find him a better name maybe when I have more time to think about it. But we gonna call him right now Mike, and we gonna call his girlfriend Sorry, cause she was sorry, all right. Sorriest motherfucker I ever seen. Anybody know where that's from? Let me know, drop it down in the comments. But yeah, no, she was sorry, and she definitely was sorry for the day that she crossed the line with me. So we'll get there. So at the time of this story, they had been together about a year and 6 months, 8 months, maybe. That's almost 2 years, almost 2 years. But at the time I met her, right, she called my phone at about 4 in the morning. She asked me, did I know him? But she asked, did I know him by like his first name, you know, like his school name. Everybody that knew him, we call him Mike, you know what I'm saying? Like that's his middle name or whatever. And so like I said, it was 4 in the morning. I was asleep. I think I said something smart. I was like, of course I know him. He laying right here next to me or something. Then I hung up the phone. I rolled back over and I thought about it. I was like, I ain't have to do that. If it was me and I was in her position, you know, I wouldn't want a person to address me that way. I would want them to, you know, tell me what it is, keep it real with me, you know, let me know or whatever. So I called the number back and I told her, I was like, yeah, you know, my daughter's father, he have dealings. I was like, but not like that. Like, you know, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. He's just, you know, my baby daddy. So, you know, that's what I'm comfortable at. I was like, but you know, he ain't never told me about you. He ain't said he had no friends, you know, let him tell it. He just, you know, he a free agent out here in these streets, you know, he seen as a dollar bill. I was like, but you know, now that I know of your existence, it's no pressure. And that's on you. You got that. That's your problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, that man was a whole handful, and anybody that was finna take him off my hands, listen, no problems. My baby was like 2 at the time. He still had, you know, it was no argument. She was just like, oh, you know, thank you or whatever. She sounded real nice at this point on the phone, you know, it wasn't no problem. So about 7 to 10 minutes later, my baby daddy called my phone back, and he was like, that was this girl. He sells stuff to the mom, and she got a crush on him, and she had got his phone because he fell asleep over there, and oh, she liked him, so she was trying to go through the phone and throw salt in his game, and child, you know, a whole bunch. When I say that man right there could tell a story real quick, real fast, and in a hurry. So anyway, he was like, oh, he just had to go take his phone from her because she was locked up in the room with it, and now he left, and he ain't gonna ever do that again, and all this or whatever. The lies. You would think that was the end, right? I told her it's nothing. Like, I was respectful, y'all, because really, I don't want no trouble. I didn't want no trouble. But for some reason, all his girlfriends seemed to have an issue with me. I think it was because We always had like a cool relationship. You know, usually when you meet somebody, they always try to tell you, oh, I don't fuck with her, I don't do. And so like that's what people used to hear. But we actually had a cool co-parenting relationship. It wasn't no beef. Now, I think that's more because I was over him. Now, he was not over me, so I don't know if he used to sit around and talk about me, but that's his own business. His females used to always have an issue with me. I'm telling y'all, over this course of a year and a half, 2 years, me and her had some dealings. Me and her had some problems. We had some words. We had some issues, okay? It seemed like if she couldn't find him or if he didn't come home or whatever, I don't know if they lived together, that she would call my phone looking for him, like he in my pocket, like I'm his mama, like I know all of his whereabouts, you know. And the first couple times I tried to be nice about it, you know. Then of course I cussed her out. Then I blocked her. I would block all the numbers she would call from. Homegirl would find numbers to call me from. I think we still had pay phones back then, so she would be calling me from pay phones looking for him. Like it was sad, almost to the point where I felt sorry for her. Cause it had got to the point that I had gave her my address a few times. I'm telling y'all, I really was not messing with him. I really wasn't. When she called me that first night, we was still, you know, having a little dip back every now and then. But like for the most part, I wasn't messing with him. When she called me, I stopped messing with him. None of that. I'm not about to knowingly and willingly be the side piece. See, she gave me vibes like she was okay with being the side piece, because why you calling me? How you gonna call the next female looking for your man? Like, and if anything, that make you look like a simp. That make you look pathetic, baby. Like, come on, tighten up your game all the way. How you even gonna give me that leverage? Like you. So anyway, like I said, I had gave her my address a few times, but those are stories for another time. She would never come, or she always said, oh, she lived too far. Oh, that's probably not the right address. She not about to waste her gas for a dummy run, and I ain't finna have her, oh, all this and that. But when she catch me in the streets, oh, it's on site. You know what I'm saying? She had all this mouth over the phone, baby.
Hey, cousin. Hey, that fool riding a bike sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, what I'm not about to do is I'm not about to go back and forth with nobody on the phone, and I'm not about to go back and forth with nobody through text messages or whatever. You really gotta say something that'll get me heated. Like even when I'm in a relationship, like I'm not even trying to argue with dudes like that. So, baby girl, you're not doing nothing for me. You're not paying no bills. You're not helping me get no rocks off. You know, like you serve no purpose. So I'm not about to give you that energy or that time. Anyways, this particular day, I had went to see my daughter's father, and we had got into an argument. We exchanged some words, so we was outside, and back then they didn't really have locks on the phone. So when I tell y'all he would pocket down me all the time, there's also another story time about that. One time I was at work and he pocket down me and left a whole voicemail on my machine. So if y'all want to hear that, let me know. Put it down in the comments. Yeah, and matter of fact, what you doing so far if you ain't subscribed or like the video? Always dancing up in the videos. Like the video, baby. Subscribe, baby. You know what I mean? So anyways, back to the story. Now, I can't remember what we was arguing about. You know what I'm saying? Baby daddy, baby mama issues. You know, diapers or whatever. Well, probably not diapers because my baby was 2 at the time. Yeah, I don't know. Probably supposed to give me money for something that's none of her business. But like I said, there was really no locks on the phone. So baby girl heard everything. And whatever she heard, you know, whatever part she heard did not make her happy, okay? So I don't know if she called him first and he didn't answer, because he was good for that. He was one of those. But my baby didn't see to voicemail, so you know it's real. So then she called me. I also sent her to the voicemail because at the time he had walked off on me and went back inside to where he was at. So, you know, I'm sitting in the parking lot and I'm just sending him text messages like, you know, you ain't shit, and oh, I drove way up here, and oh, I never again, or you know, whatever. And at the same time, she texted me as I'm texting him, and she's also calling. I'm not paying her no mind, you know what I'm saying? But every now and then, like, she's sending me paragraphs, bro, like I'm her man, bro, like, take that up with your man. And I think I text back and said that at one point. Every now and then I would say something back, you know, just to piss her off further, you know. But for real, one of my biggest pet peeves, especially arguing with people through a text message, which I really don't do, but you know, it's somebody who can't spell. Not just big words, you know what I'm saying? Big words, if you can't even spell it, you ain't got no business using it anyways. But I'm talking about small stuff like great, break, glad. Like you adding a E on glad. That's glad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you better be glad I ain't see you in the streets and they say glad. I was like, bitch, learn how to spell. And like, how you cussing me out and you don't know how to spell? And I'm telling y'all, she was cussing me out, y'all. I wasn't really paying it no mind. I had told him about her mouth before in previous times, because like I said, every time she couldn't find him, she would call me. Oh, I know he's with you. I know he's with you. I know he lying. She would text me stuff. Oh, I'm a home wrecker. I'm fucking up a good home and all this and that. Like, I don't know what this girl problem was. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what they think I had, you know what I'm saying? I guess I was his kryptonite, but you know, old girl was crazy. But I usually didn't let it rattle me. I took it with a grain of salt. I would block her, you know. I don't know how long it would take her to realize that she was blocked. But she would eventually call me from another number. She would text me or whatever she needed to do from other people's phones. So whatever number she was using this day, like I said, she was cussing me out. She was going off. I really can't remember what verbatim what she was saying. I had don't smoke too much back then. But I know the important thing is she said she was tired of me. Wait, let me back up. I had told my baby daddy about her ass before, and he always said, oh, I can't control no grown person. Oh, this, oh, that. I told her, but you know, I can't tell nobody what to do. I can't make nobody do this, that, and the third. Remember that. So now back to this. This day, homegirl texted me, and she said that she was tired of me. She said she didn't have to learn how to spell to beat my ass or to slap the shit out of me or something like that. But I know she said when she see me, she was gonna slap me, and not just me, but my mama and that bitch ass daughter of mine.
Bruh.
Y'all know I gotta clutch the pearls, cause you see the hate before. Who you finna slap? Now I ain't trying to act like I'm King Kong. I ain't trying to act like I'm Goliath. I ain't trying to act like I'm the grizzly bear, whatever. But baby, you not finna tell me that you finna slap my seed, my offspring, my egg, my baby, my flesh, and think I'ma just be cool with that. And I'm gonna tell y'all, she had said some out the way stuff before too, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't never had crossed the line like that. She ain't never had crossed the line like that. I'm telling y'all, back then I really wasn't wrapped too tight, but I still tried to be non-violent. But baby, this day was like, oh really? Well, slap her mama, as you say, and if you slap her, baby, I'll bring a special delivery so you can slap her in front of my face. I'll bring her to you to let you slap her. So I called back, and when she answered the phone, Oh, she was going off. Yeah, bitch. I ain't hear none of that. It might as well been Charlie Brown, blah, blah, blah. Whatever she was saying, I heard none of that. And like I said, I'm not finna sit here and overexhaust myself and be trying to scream and yell at you through the phone, when you really not listening anyway. So I let her say everything she had to say. And soon as she stopped to take a breath, I was like, sorry, what's your address? Oh, my address, such and such. Now the city was like an hour and 20 minutes away. I'm not gonna say where it's at. That was why she always said, oh, I'm not about to waste my gas and come way down there and it's a dummy run and you gave me the address. But baby, I'm never playing if I'm dropping the addy. I'm not never playing because I'm about that. Especially back then, like, I really ain't had nothing to lose back then, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned about people too, especially when you fucking with people who ain't got nothing to lose, they really be on that shit. That's why I try to stay away from stuff like that now. But I tried to stay away from shit like that back then. Like, I'm a mom, I had a good job, I think I was in school to be a dental assistant, like I was always trying to do something to better myself. But you not finna tell me you finna slap my baby and think that that's finna ride and sit well with me. I just don't know in what world, what language, I don't know, y'all. So anyway, I told her to drop the addy. She gave it to me and I was like, text it to me. I ain't gonna remember that, baby. Text it to me and I'll be on that ass. You ain't gotta waste no gas. You ain't gotta come to me. You ain't gotta worry about going on a dummy run. You ain't gotta worry about coming in nobody home. You ain't gotta worry about nobody calling the police, because if I'm coming to your house, how I'm gonna call the police? So she dropped the addy in the text message. Baby was bold. Baby was with the shit. She was playing crazy. She was acting like she was by that life. So at the time we had TomTom, which was like a little GPS. You could put it up on your little window. I called my Amy because it had like a little soothing, nice little lady voice. Talk real professional. So I put the addy in Amy. It said like an hour, 30 minutes, but I could make that like 120. And I was on the way. On the way, my mama called. People called, and when they asked, like, just in conversation, what you doing, like, especially my mama, because my mama know I was crazy back then. She was like, where you going? And I was like, oh, I'm on my way to see Sorry. And she was like, Sorry? Because my mama also know, because my mama was with me one time when I gave her that, when I dropped the addy, like, I'm forever dropping the addy. I'm not with the shits. So, my mama was like, Sorry, ain't that my girlfriend? I was like, yeah. She was like, what is you going way out there for? Don't take your ass way out there. I was like, too late. Already on the interstate. I was like, I'm going to see her. I was like, I don't want no trouble. Just going to see a man by the dollar. She was like, gonna take your ass out there. She was like, what if it's a setup and you get out there and they jump your ass? And I was like, well, that's just a chance I'm willing to take, cause baby girl got me fucked up. She not finna think, she finna keep talking to me in kind of way and keep talking slick and talking out the side of her neck and thinking she could just say whatever she want to say and then it ain't gonna be no consequences and repercussions. What? She finna get this ass whooping, you know what I mean? So anyway, I was riding there. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I had never been to that city before, so I missed the exit, which took me about 15 minutes out the way. So I had to get off on the very next exit and turn around and come back, which was another 15 minutes. So that was about 30 minutes. Now, mind y'all, when I told her to drop the addy, I told her I was on my way. So baby girl called me back. And she was talking cash money shit, because I guess it was taking me too long to get there. So she like, yeah, ho, I know you ain't about that life. I knew you wasn't coming. You was talking all that shit, but you don't want to see me. She was like, because when I see you, like I said, it's on site. It's on site. I was just like, I'm on my way. And when I get there, keep that same energy. We didn't have that saying back then, but that's basically what I told her. I was like, keep that same energy. Don't lose none of that when I get there. I have had times in the past where people don't drop the address and then I pull up and they want to call the police. They don't want to come outside, or they want to be like, like I wasn't invited. So I was like, keep that same energy. So y'all, when I finally get there, she was calling me back. She just was antagonizing me, which was really making it worse for her. And I'm telling y'all, like, the whole time, I wasn't even mad when I was riding up there. I was so calm and at peace with whatever was finna go down. If I was about to get jumped, that's just gonna be what it was. If I was about to go to jail, that was just gonna be what it was. Cause I was sick of her, and it was time for me to put my foot in her mouth, since she had such a big fat ass mouth, and since my baby daddy act like he couldn't shut it. So I get there, I'm pulling up, and Amy was like, house on your left and like 4 feet. But I'm looking at all these houses, they all raggedy as fuck, disgusting looking. And she called me. She was like, yeah, you ain't about that life. I'm finna go. I've been sitting here waiting on your bitch ass. And da-da-da, and bleep bleep, and blah blah. So I was just like, well, I'm outside of this blue trash ass trailer park looking ass house, look like a crack ass house. I was like, oh yeah, your mama a crackhead, ain't no? She was like, oh, you a fucking lie. Bitch, how would I know what color your house is? So I throw my car in park. I ain't turn it off. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I pulled up in the driveway. I probably shouldn't have did that, because they could have like blocked me in and had my ass there. But you know what I'm saying? See, y'all, I was young. You don't be thinking about stuff back then. And at that point, I wasn't thinking about nothing. I really ain't care what was finna happen. So I get out, and I'm leaning on the front of my car. I'm leaning on the hood of my car, and I'm calling her back now, cause she don't hung up the phone when she say I'm lying, but she ain't came outside yet. So now I'm calling her back. Nah, I ain't came on the dummy run. I'm about to come knock on the door. I'm about to bust on windows. Like, I didn't come up here for nothing. I came up here to fight, slap her. I came up here to get slapped, slap her mama. So she come outside. She come around the corner. She come from the back of the house, and she kind of like peep and look around the corner. And I was like, yeah, bitch, it's real. It's me. Slap me. She came out, and she was like, oh, you're a fucking psycho. And she had her phone in her hand, and she was like, I'm finna call the police.
Bruh.
I ain't even hit you yet, and you finna call the police. Nah, that's not what's about to happen. You finna slap me, and then you gonna slap my mama, and then you gonna slap that bitch ass daughter of mine. That's what's about to happen, right? That's what you said, right? That you finna call the police? Like, that don't even make sense, boo. So when she picked up her phone, I just ran towards her. And boop, 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 boop. I don't know, probably hit her with like a 3-piece and a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? You know them biscuits be the best part of the meal. So she tried to fight back, but I had on drug ass to the middle of the yard. I think I had a pixie bob in my hair at the time, so she grabbed a handful of that, but that's about all baby girl could do with me. I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't drive up there to play. I didn't drive up there to sip tea and have crumpets and none of that. I came up here to get slapped. And that's what I was waiting on the whole time. I ain't get slapped not one time. She scratched my neck. She was holding on for dear life. Cause at one point in time, I was trying to pick her ass up and throw her. It was a guy in the yard. It looked like a regular car that hadn't been working for a while. I tried to throw her on top of the car and like put her head through the motherfucking windshield. But I couldn't really get a good grip on it. Cause like I said, she was pulling the fuck out of my hair, y'all. But like, she couldn't even pull me down. When you fighting somebody and you pull their hair, you get a good grip of their hair, you could like pull them down. She couldn't even pull me down. So like, she just had a grip of my hair. She was trying to swing, and it wasn't working for her. Strength just wasn't on her side that day. I don't know because the whole time I rode up there not being mad and calm, that when I got out of the car, that's when all the adrenaline hit me. But strength was on my side that day, baby, even though I couldn't pick her ass up and throw her on the car. Now, I will say that. And I was chunkier back then, so like I kind of was a little out of breath for, you know what I'm saying? My baby was 2, so I still had a little bit of that baby weight on me. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So at one point in time, I'm in the yard telling y'all she had a grip on my hair. So I kind of like snatched her, I'm trying to throw her to the ground and let my hair go. She pulled out like 3 of my braids. And I moved back and I let her get up. And when she got up, I got her and I was boop, boop, boop. So I don't know where her mama came from, but somebody jumped on my back. But when I tell y'all, like, I couldn't really feel it. Like the lady was this big. Like, so I'm thinking, I was told later on too though that this was her mom. And I guess that part was true, what he said, that the mom was a crackhead. But what he didn't say, you know, is that he was dating the daughter of the crackhead. That's probably how he met her. He was selling miscellaneous items or goods to the mama. So I don't know. That's none of my business. But I guess that part was true, like I said. But anyway, she jumped on my back. So like I said, I was boop, boop, boop. And she was so little. Like at first I didn't feel it. But she on my back and she bopping me in my face. Boop, boop, boop. But I'm telling y'all, I'm just eating that shit. You know what I'm saying? My eyes was getting a little watery. So at one point, I tried to knock her ass down. I hit her so hard that she fell back down. And I just took and flipped this lady in front of me. And she went to rolling. So I go back over here to finish what I started on the daughter. And I pull her up. When I pull her up, she goes like this and she gets a handful of my hair, y'all, right in the front. I'm telling y'all, I had a pretty pissy bob, bro. She was trying. Hoes be hating when you have long, luxurious hair. She was trying to snatch me bald. She was trying to have me around here looking like Mr. Clean or some damn body, bitch. I'm not, no, I don't. So she had a handful of my hair, like right here at the top. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was kind of tired. So I just had grabbed a handful of her hair. And at that time, I was like, slap me. I'm still on the slap. And I'm telling y'all, I was on that so hard. Like, I was offended by that. I was like, slap me. I was like, you gonna learn. You gonna learn about running your mouth. Bop! Then I hit it again. So, a brother pulled up. Somebody pulled up in the car. I think that, yeah, because the car pulled off. So, I think he was getting like a ride home. So, you know, he get out the car, he looking crazy. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, what the fuck is going on here? He just, you know, immediately ran up. And of course, he see his sister getting beat up. Because I'm telling y'all, like, you know how you whip a kid. She's like, didn't I tell you? Bop, da-da-da, bop. That's kind of how I was doing her. I was like, slap me, bop. Then you say you was going to slap me, bop. Like, I'm not proud of my behavior. But the brother ran up. And he kind of like pulled us apart. He was like, bro, he was like, I don't know who the fuck you are. He was like, but you need to go the fuck home. He was like, you need to get out of here. You tripping. And you know, he looking at her and he's standing in front of her and now he doing this. He was like, go in the house, sorry, go in the house. Bro, what the fuck? I said, listen, I was invited. She said she was gonna slap me and my bitch ass daughter and all this and that. He was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He was like, just leave. I was like, all right, I'll leave. Then I pulled my pants. I'm telling y'all, I was bigger, but I was in the process of like losing weight. So some of my clothes was kind of baggy and I had not bought any new clothes just yet at the time. And like I went up there to fight. So I had stopped. I probably should have mentioned that in the middle of the story. So I had stopped. Well, the shorts was always too big. I had on some pink shorts that was kind of falling off my ass, but the shirt that I had on, I kind of had it tied around so they wasn't really falling down. But as I was driving up there, I didn't want to mess my shirt up because what Rockaway, I think it was at the time, it was like a Rockaway shirt, and I knew I was going to fight, so I had pulled over at the store, got a little black and mild, and I had bought like a little wife beater or whatever. Cause like I said, I didn't want to mess my shirt up. So I just had on a little tank top. So my shorts had on fell down out there. Y'all would have thought I was out there auditioning for a tip drill video. And I mean, all the videos probably like that now, but back then tip drill was the nastiest of the nastiest, and like it was swiping cards down people booties and you know, stuff like that. Yeah, it was explicit, like a triple X rated or whatever. So yeah, y'all ass was everywhere. Ass, smacking on my ass. But anyway, so the dude was like, I need to get the fuck on before he called the police or whatever. So I was like, you ain't saying nothing, I'll leave. I was like, just remember, she invited me up here. So I jumped in my car, I pulled off and I leave. 5 minutes go by, not even 5 minutes, man. I'm telling y'all, she ran right in the house and called her boyfriend, her man, as if he was supposed to protect her and save her. And then he called me. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm just getting cussed out all day long. Because he called me and I can't even get hello out good. And he was like, bro, what the fuck is your problem, dog? Who told you to go up there, dog? See, that's your problem, bro. You think you a motherfucking beast. Somebody gonna beat your ass one day. Somebody gonna beat your ass one day. You don't know how to sit the fuck down and just let the cards fall where they may. I was like, listen, let me tell you something, bitch. I had to go and be the man that you couldn't be. Like, I'm sitting there telling you how this girl be disrespectful to me, but if that don't mean nothing, like I said, you know, some people really don't have a good relationship with the mother of their children or the father of their children. But I mean, like, still, you should never let nobody, like me and how I roll. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Ain't nobody about to sit around me and talk shit about you. They not even feel comfortable enough to do that. Because if they even feel comfortable enough to do that, that says something about me. That speaks volumes about my character. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't nobody feel comfortable enough to sit around me and downplay my daughter, father, or what he do. Like, I don't even roll like that. So for you to allow this hoe to come out her mouth and say whatever she want to say and you just be cool with it and tell me what you can't do and what you wouldn't, shouldn't, couldn't do, and or you can't shut her down and she grown or whatever, I was like, I ain't got time for it. Because when I had time, you ain't have time. But see, I had time today, but for her. I went and did what you said you couldn't do, because I bet you every time I ever seen her after that, the whole damn near acted like I probably was like 2 or 3 years older than her, but you would have thought I was about 10, 15 years older than her. She damn near was calling me ma'am the next couple times I seen her. And I hated that it had to come to that, but whatever, it is what it is. Because certain shit you just don't say, you know? And when I try to bring it to you and let you handle it, because like I said, I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not trying to be that woman. Like, I have moved on. You can have him. I'm not going to be out here fighting in the streets about no man, baby. That's your problem now. I had it for years, almost 10. Like, that's on you. You start disrespecting me and then you start disrespecting my kid. The gloves come off. All the niceness go out the window. So anyways, I hung up on him, right? Because like, I'm not about to go back and forth. You had the opportunity to handle it. You didn't handle it, so I handled it. There's nothing to discuss, right? She must have hung up with him and called the police, or the brother did. But I think she did, because when the police called me, he said that she reported me and said that I just came up there and beat her up and she got all these bruises on her and whatnot, and what may have you. And he actually asked me to turn around and come back to talk to him.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, what? Now, when I was on the way up there, I was all for the shits. I was ready to go to jail. Take me to jail. Throw away the key.
I ain't worried about jail. You can take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
But I don't got away now. I'm not finna come back to the scene of the crime. I ain't doing that. I was like, no, sir, I will not be coming back. And like I told him, I was invited. I said I had an invitation. She told me that we was about to come up there and discuss this. I said, because we had been having dealings with the same man. I said, but then she turned around and when I get there, and I said, and they tried to jump me, her mama, her brother. I said, everybody tried to jump me. I said, so I had to fight for my life, sir. And I barely got out of there by the skin of my teeth. So I'm sorry. I cannot turn around and come back. I told him that I was going in the opposite direction in case he wanted to be trying to send somebody out for me. But no, sir, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I'm not trying to find my way back. I am not Jaheim. So anyways, moral of this story is say what you mean and mean what you say. Or for real, don't say nothing at all. Or just watch your mouth. Don't be around here popping that shit if you know that you're not gonna back it up. And I'm, like I say, y'all, I'm not trying to act like I'm no beast and I just be out here beat bitches up every day in the streets, because I don't roll like that. I'm so quiet. I'm so goofy. You know, I just like to have fun, but you're not about to play me. You're not about to disrespect me and what's mine. You're not about to steal from me. And you're just not about to think you about to get over. But anyways, like, yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this story time. And I hope y'all come back for more videos. You keep coming back and kicking it with your girl. It's a blessing that y'all even take the time out of your day to watch my videos, you know. And they be kind of long. Not all long. The Roach one wasn't that long. You know, that was just a quick little story. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it consistent for y'all. So thank you for coming back. If you haven't already, like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll check y'all in my next video. Be blessed. Have a good week. Bye.